Hello, welcome back to Matt's Coins. Another auction day. Today is the 4th of December. Yesterday was auctioned at the local auction. So, little pot of coins one. So, time to go through. Probably seen it on a previous video, but I do have my little empty Northeast Coins wheelie bin ready to pick up any manky coins that we might have in here. So let's get this lot out and see exactly what I've bought today, or yesterday, picked up today. So bought this lot on the back of there being a few farthings, including some older ones in there. So the first one is a farthing, 1914. And then we got a 1963, oh 1965 sixpence, yep. Try and get, don't want to zoom out, I want to zoom in. And not knock the camera around. So basically with these we're looking for the position of the A of Gratier in relation to the border beads. I have done a video on how to identify those. If there is anything with that one, I will post it in the wrap up. So I know so much information about different things that I do tend to forget certain varieties. There's a 1948 2 shillings. In fact, I did have this lot before that. So we got 1 cent from Canada, 1915. George V. Very nice condition coin. May very well be an addition. 1948 half crown. So this is going to be 50 cents, that's Endeavour there, from New Zealand. A little bit manky, but may very well be an addition. This one, what year was it? 75. So that will be going aside, not in the manky coin bin. There's a 48 florin. 1936. This is a definite candidate for, and this will make Dave happy. There's a 1940 farthing. What's next? 1955 sixpence. There's a 1948 half crown. 1910 penny. Okay, an 1855. Is that 10 centimes from France? B mint marked, nice and big in the middle there. Exchange for 10p, play or goods. So this is some sort of medallion, as it says there. Never seen that one before. Some sort of gaming token. 1958 sixpence. 1939 farthing. $1944 halfpenny. Another George V farthing, 1917 this time. These will all be checked against my farthing album and see if there's any upgrades. 1945. That one can go in there. Okay, this is a shilling. George III, as you can see there. So can we make out the date? That's 1819. So that's a bit of 0.925. Very battered silver. It may be a date I don't have, so if it is, it will get put in the album until something better comes along, and then it will just get put into the overflow silver bag ready to be sold on. Okay, here's our first older one. So that's an 18. Oops. That's an 1881 farthing. Victoria, of course. There's a 1948. There's a hold 1937 threepence. No use to man or beast now. 67 penny. 61. One for the manky box. Don't like them. There's a 64 penny. Another one for the manky box. Had it been a 52, obviously that would have been a different question. 1918, no mint mark thankfully, given the big gouge on it. What's next? 1927 farthing. And another 1917. What we got here? Oh, it's another Canada 1 cent from 1909 this time. Slightly more worn than the one that was found earlier on. Different design as well, as you can see. Of course, this one is Edward, whereas this one is George. 53, there's a couple of varieties on the 53, I've done a previous video. We'll go another old one, an 1860 farthing this time. Despite that, we'll be having a look at it. $1941, showing a bit of verdigris on, you can go in there. Here we go, another old one, 1874, heat and minted. You can see the H just below. Something that's just popped in my mind with that heat and minted one we were just looking at is there is a variety. Where's it gone? Is that it? Yeah. So there is a rare variety. Coin Patroller's done a video on it recently, and it's the G over sidewards G. Sadly, that's not it. It looks like we have got a full day on this one though. Get it zoomed in so you can see it. Yeah, it's a full day, but it's definitely not a sidewards G, sadly. Otherwise that would have been a couple of £100 rather than a pound or two. I mean, not even that probably. And it's a 51 sixpence, looking for 1962, 1952 if you can, because that would be the lowest minted year for George VI. Here's 1958. Okay. Somebody has taken the time to take out a lot of this coin, make it into like a medallion or something. You can clearly see Britannia there. 19, there's farthing by the way. 1920 something, I might have to clean that up. We're making a new keyring for me. 1901 farthing. That's another old one. All covered in rubbish. $1883, 1885. I'll have a look at that one later on. I'll give it a bit of a wash. I don't condone cleaning coins, but sometimes you just got to see dates. There's an 1893 farthing. Another old one, 1861 this time. 1956. 1958 halfpenny. Not looking too bad actually. That could be checked against the collection. 64 again, we'll check it out later. But looking at that A, it looks to be about the normal one. 66. 56, 66. And 57 half crown. Something different. 1973. Republic of Portugal, 50 centavos. There's a 67. 1950 farthing. 1963 halfpenny. It's a 51 sixpence. $1922. Feels very silverish. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a date. It's roughly sixpence size. So I'm going to imagine that was a silver sixpence at one point. Well, you can't win them all. I think this is a 1906. Ooh, what's this? Oh, Belgium, 1875, 2 cents. 1933, a 20p token. It's another Canadian one. Oh no, sorry, India. 1/4 anna, 1887. Have Victoria on the back, of course. On the reverse. Obverse, sorry. And go 5 Reichspfennig from 1908. Looks like somebody's tried to mount it at some point. A lot of these do have mint marks. I think it's a J. You can see 2 J's, one there and one by there. There's a 1918, 1925, and one final handful, big handful anyway. There's a 1943, 1914, Republic to Malta, 1986, 10 cents, 1948 sixpence, 1897, no, doesn't look like there's a dot there. And we'll check out the tide level, as that is a variety. 1920, 1920, 1933 again. 1946 sixpence, silver of course, 0.5. 1944 Deutsches Reich, 1 Pfennig. 1966, 1954, 1943, 1964. Yeah, definitely between the beads, that one. I'll date this at first. 55. Here's a halfpenny, 1920. 59 sixpence. There's a 1975 big date. But as we all know, we need to look at the little star underneath the 5 there on this one, which is a 78. So this is a 1978 vintage. 1885 farthing. 1914. 1901. Yes, centimos. 1870. 1945 farthing, and to finish, we got a 1966 sixpence. So now I've gone through this on camera. I'll go away, have a look, see what interesting bits there are in here, what adds what to my collection, what upgrades my collection, what even adds or upgrades to my. There we are, been through all of the coins. We'll start off with the Whitman album. That's going to gain, well, it's the Cambridge coin collection. It's going to gain an 1881 farthing, an 1885 farthing, and this one, even though it looks like 1870, there's 1878. I don't know what's been done to alter it. 1870, if it was a genuine dated 1870, it'd probably be unique. According to the records, it didn't mint any of that particular year. So this will be going in the 1878 spot. The farthing that had been cut out, it's 1924. This has been polished up somewhat. Given it's been altered, there's no numismatical value to it. So I've given it a good clean, and I've made it into a nice little keyring. And then for my own collection, this 50-cent from New Zealand, even though it's dirty, it's a type that we don't have. I'm going to pop this 5 Pfennig from 1908 into the collection. This is 2 cents from, is it Belgium? From 1875. There was this 1 quarter anna, 1887, from India, of course. The 1915 1 cent from Canada. And 1909 1 cent also from Canada. Then this Italian, that's at 1909 20 cents. And finally, there's an 1861 farthing. And also an 1893 farthing. Both of which required for my own album. And I suppose the last one is this 1819 shilling. Even in the condition it's in, I'm going to put it in the collection because it represents a date I don't have. At some point in the future when I get back this far, obviously it'll be upgraded to something a bit nicer. But if nothing else, it is a date and it is recognisable as a coin, unlike some I've found recently. So yeah, I was a bit worried about this buy, but you know, in the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coins added to the collection, plus 3 for the farthing collection. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave me a comment, and I will see you on the next video.